Hey, welcome back to Fallout 4. I'm still standing around while they're shooting mortar shells at the abandoned um, White Castle.
That looked good from here. You've now got artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
That seems really advantageous. So what do I do now then? Alright, gotta go back and talk to Mr. Gravy. Feel like I'm checking in with him every other minute.
Well, I've got to hand it to you, General. You really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
She does know the castle.
She's the only one left who remembers when the castle was.
I'm still not wearing
HQ.
pants.
She knew about the old armory.
I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. If they can knock out the castle, it could set us back to square one. We can't let that happen again. I've sent word for all available Minutemen to rally at the castle. We've got to win this one.
I just came from the castle, and now I've got to go back. Lovely. So now we got to rally at the castle. Make the Commonwealth great again. Rally. Too soon? And what? She's just liking everything I'm doing.
Glad you
Why did you just stop talking?
Glad you made it in time, General. I guess we're about to find out if these new Minutemen really have what it takes. We've seen a lot of those Institute Crow things sniffing around. Looks like they're getting ready to try to take us out. We've called in volunteers, so we aren't short of people. We'll see how these greenhorns do in a real battle. But our defenses could use some beefing up before it's too late.
Build defenses.
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you sent me to. The people there have decided to join our cause.
That's great news. One day, we'll be strong enough to drive that scum out of the Commonwealth for good. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
I just now finished that? Okay, weird.
I hope there aren't too many of them.
They told me to build defenses. How is... Defend the castle, build defenses. I guess just build some? Let's throw down with some turrets.
It's 8 o'clock. You're listening to Radio Freedom, the voice of the Minutemen.
Can I put one up here?
How we like it. Stay safe out there.
I don't know if that's gonna do me any good. Here seems like a good spot. My defense is at 22? I thought it was at 24 before I put this up. Here seems like a good spot.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
Okay.
To Radio Freedom. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
Oh, right. These require power. Or I guess not. Yeah, I really don't know what they want me to do. Oh, it says I'm up to 44 now. That's good. I mean, that looks like that would work fine. But maybe... How do you rotate? I guess I'll just face it this way.
This is Radio Freedom with a breaking report from the castle. Institute synths are moving on our position.
I think we're
This
really
is not a
starting
drill.
to make a difference.
All available Minutemen in the area, please move in to reinforce.
Alright, looks like it's go time. Please ignore the fact that my lips are not moving. I'm recording this voiceover after the fact. This battle was so tough, I had to really concentrate to focus on not dying. You probably already noticed, but I did a terrible job of setting up the defenses. That ended up making this fight harder than it needed to be. I died initially when the fighting started due to poor planning. I had very little ammo for the useless guns I'm carrying, and still hadn't thought to put some clothes on. So after respawn, I was able to fast travel away, do some grinding, and prepare a bit more. As always, my failed attempts will be uploaded as outtakes and bonus content. These synths really gave me a run for my money. Even after all the grinding and preparing I did, this ended up being the hardest portion of the game for me. But the good news is, after this, the story begins moving forward again. In my preparations, I also learned to cook food, so I'm carrying an abundance of really good grub for healing. Of course, you can't see it because I'm editing out all the boring menu stuff. Just thought you should know I'm no longer relying on miscellaneous food I find throughout the irradiated wasteland. For a while, I didn't realize some of them could go invisible. I thought I was taking damage for no reason. I don't think I could have done this without the power armor. So I've been editing out as much of the menu diving and loading screens as possible to try to keep the videos more entertaining. Eventually, I learned to prioritize the coursers because if you leave them alone for too long, they'll just heal themselves. I haven't actually used this gun yet, so I don't know how it works. This seems like a really bad time to find out, but I get done in here, after a few attempts of trying to Rambo my way through the entire fight, I learned that when I continue, it starts me back up at 50% defended. Oh look, my shirt changed. Yeah, this took me a couple of days to finally finish. At one point, I even went around the Commonwealth, setting up new settlements in order to build artillery cannons, hoping I could get some close enough to the castle in order to deal with this onslaught. Unfortunately, the plan failed as I couldn't find any settlements close enough for the cannon range to be effective. I can't remember what I was thinking here, but apparently you can still build stuff while in combat. Back up to 60%. This is where the fight gets really tough.
Here they come!
I forget where I picked up the plasma mines, but those suckers are extremely useful. I hate when their attacks interrupt my loading animation. Also, this was about the point when I actually started getting good with melee. I was almost positive I was going to die here. Let's see if I can pull this off. I don't know why I keep retreating to this room. I died in here so many times. These coursers remind me of Wesley Snipes from the Blade movies. Is that Valentine I hear? I found out that if you partner with a companion, then dismiss them, you can tell them to wait for you at the castle, and they will help out in this fight. We just got to 90%. We're almost there. Oh look, I finally learned my lesson about getting cornered in small rooms. I still don't understand why the player character tosses mines so lackadaisically. Why would you want to be that close to it if it goes off? Maybe I'm just mad because I've exploded myself too many times to count at this point. We did it! Yeah! 100%. I'll hand you back to past Rosary here in just a second. Holy shit, I did it. I can't believe that worked. I was stuck on this part for so long. I kept having to go back and basically just grind for XP and try to get more and better weapons, because what I had when I first started this was not gonna do it.
Listen up, kiddies.
I figure now I've got to talk to Mr. Gravy, figure out what we're going to do next. I think first thing I'm going to do is scrounge through all these bodies, see what kind of goodies I can get. But that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for joining me on this epic adventure. So next time, we'll see where we go from here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.